Welcome to another episode of Dive Into the Industry. I'm Dr. Karan Madan. I have Mr. Rolf Struder, the Co-CEO of Oris, with me today at Dubai Watch Week, and this is such a great setting. We are at the Oris Cafe by Moshi, and we are going to have some nice drinks. We're going to have a nice chat. How are you, Rolf?
Very good. Good to be here.
Welcome to Chronoholic. All right, so how do you compare Dubai Watch Week and Watches and Wonders? What's different about the scale, about the arrangements, and about the situation?
Well, Watches and Wonders is a commercial fair, right?
Sure.
It's a trade show.
Yeah.
So you're there to actually sell watches.
Right.
And here you are to talk about watches,
That's right.
to enjoy the art of watchmaking, to learn about the art of watchmaking. So completely different vibe.
Wow.
Honestly, I really love to be here.
Yeah.
It's nice to hang out and to talk and to enjoy the weather also. So
this has actually become the celebration of watchmaking, so to speak, because people come here to enjoy the camaraderie, the friendships, the communities that come over here. And in fact, for a fact, 30 Chronoholic members travel from India with us just to be at Dubai Watch Week. Well, what have you launched at Dubai Watch Week? Tell me about that.
Yes, we have relaunched our Pro Pilot line. So we came here with 4 different Pro Pilot models. One of them being the Desert Edition.
Yeah.
Especially here for this region. I will show that to you. It's the 3D printed carbon case that you know from our
That's your signature. Yes, edition, absolutely, right? Yes. I had the pleasure to handle that watch and review it in 2023 as a novelty then. I fell in love with the 3D printed carbon case, and now it's back, so I'm very happy to see that. Fantastic. And then, of course, you stayed true to the design philosophy and language of the Pro Pilot. You've not deviated away, you've not made too many changes. It is still the old, rather, it's still a new old Pro Pilot, let me just put it like that.
Well, it's an evolution, right? The main difference certainly is the dial. It's a fresher dial, more goes on still. You have the functionality of a diver's watch. We have the new clasp, we have different straps, we have a slightly reworked case, but it was important to us that we keep that fluted bezel, that we keep Pro Pilot as Pro Pilot.
It is, yes, exactly.
Just give it a bit of a twist.
But this is also the new rubber strap that I'm seeing. This has not been done before by Oris, has it?
No, this is a very new strap for us. In combination with that clasp. We have never done that before, and reactions so far were very good.
Super. But didn't the Coulson limited edition also have a carbon fiber clasp?
That's true. You're right. There we had it already. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. But then this one doesn't. Yeah. This has a regular DLC
steel. Reworked clasp.
Yeah. Sure.
It's now
much easier, much smoother.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so nice. Very nice feel to the clasp as well. So cool. And so this is the limited edition, the Desert Edition?
It's an edition, not a limited edition, so it's a single production. And now launched here in honor of
the Watch Week. Absolutely. And how do you see, now that we're talking about the region, how do you see the Middle East market for you? I mean, is it a very good market for you?
It is a good market, but we feel that there's a lot of potential for developing it even further. We feel that we have a strong community in this region of the world. Now it's a goal to grow that even further and to develop it from the connoisseurs into a broader public.
That's very heartening to know, because I know for a fact that the Indian community that loves Oris is very strong. How are you seeing the growth of the Indian market?
Yeah, I think India will be a very important market in our industry going forward. Everyone thought it would develop much quicker, right? It did not, and actually I like that, because that growth is on a solid base. And now we are at the point to further develop. A lot of people are coming into the middle class, are getting into a situation that they can afford a mechanical watch, first mechanical watch. And that's where we are.
People reach out to me on Instagram, people I don't know. A lot of people from the community come to me and ask the same question: is Oris a good brand as my first luxury watch? Of course, my answer is always yes, because I personally love the brand and I can always vouch for it, and I can always have a good conversation with them about the brand. But it speaks, volumes about how you're positioning it, how the brand has behaved and worked in the country for so many years. So yeah, good tidings, good times, I must say. Where do you see Oris going from here?
Yeah, just coming back to the point you just made.
Please.
Yes, social media
Yeah.
are very important to us.
Yes.
And thanks to the decades of good and serious works of the people who were there before us, with social media, suddenly we had that leverage of people in the know who brought the word out.
That's right.
And we could never have bought that kind of advertising.
Absolutely.
It comes from good, honest, genuine work, and then people talk about it. And that's what social media did to us.
Yeah,
right?
sure. And that has to be paired with good products.
It only comes from that. That's the base of everything.
Totally agree.
This is the base we have. We are a brand that comes from the community.
Certainly.
That lives from the community. We are part of that community.
Sure.
And to take that and grow it further, staying true to our roots,
makes a lot of
sense. Our passion for watchmaking, offering a very well-made mechanical watch for a price that's within reach. This is who we are, and that's what we are going to do also in the future.
That's fantastic. So growth on the global market, yes, sure, great. How about the Indian market? What do you think can be done on the Indian market to look? You're already well established as a brand back home, but what else can we do? Do you think special edition for a community, for example, would do better?
We can do that.
Yeah.
I certainly want to be in India more. I would love to come again.
Yeah.
But you tell me what you think we should do in the Indian market.
I think repeated push, repeated activations, messaging. That should never fall by the wayside. While looking for sales, yes, it's important for sales. It's very important to sell watches. That's what drives the business. But if the message is not delivered consistently, repeatedly, and in some new ways, then it also kind of tapers out. We've worked together in the past. We've done so much together, and we've seen unprecedented popularity for the brand. That has tapered down a little in the past. We can obviously scale that back up. That's easy to do, especially now with our media status. We can definitely help you there. We can work together on these things. There are so many things to be done. This push, this effort, never should stop. Is the idea. It has to be maintained, especially when you're doing such great watchmaking. The message needs to be put out for sure. And I think you'll believe in that too. You've done a special edition for Siddiqui for the 75th anniversary.
We did a 25-piece edition.
Fantastic.
Big crown with a fantastic fume brown dial. Unfortunately, I don't have it here.
Sure. It's on display at the Collector's Lounge.
It's on display over there.
Yeah.
It's on display at our booth.
Okay, I'll check it out then. I think I must have missed that when I went there. Oh, okay.
Yesterday evening, they were all gone, but 3. So maybe by now,
they must have all gone.
Yes.
Okay. My luck then. But yeah, fantastic edition. What is the basis of your collaborative process? How do you decide that this collaboration is good for us and this can actually do better for the community as well? How do you do that?
At the beginning, there are always people, right?
Sure.
There must be a human connection.
Certainly.
And if that is there, then you can go to the next step.
Absolutely.
And you have to see that the project makes sense in itself.
Correct.
Makes sense with the Oris brand values.
Certainly.
And then you start to talk about the concept.
Yeah.
You start to talk about the watch. You start to talk about the giving back elements of the project. And this is how these things go.
I totally hear you there. So is there any message that you would like to give to our community?
Sure. Yeah, thank you all for your passion for Oris. It is truly appreciated. Thank you for being here with me and bringing the message out. It's really nice to be able to interact with you directly, with you through social media. I hope to meet you all at some point in India. This is the favorite part of my job, to be with people, spend time with people.
Absolutely.
You see the sparkle in the eye, and that makes it all worth it. So thank you very much. Thank you, and looking forward to our journey.
Absolutely, this has been a wonderful chat, Rolf. Thank you very much for your time again. It means a lot that you spoke to us and the community, and this has been wonderful. We'll see you again in another episode of Dive Into the Industry. Thank you.
Thank you.